Let's talk about Crystal, Cirque du Soleil's 42nd live touring production and their first on ice. So I saw Crystal back in 2018, 15 cities into its tour at this time. So it was a brand new show. I saw the show twice, and let's just say my overall experience, the show quality, it just wasn't there. When it got to the end, I realized, if you don't have anything nice to say, then you don't say anything. I know there's a lot of things that I let slide because I love this company and I love the fact that they have such audacity, but they're willing to try new things all the time. My second experience at Crystal was quite different. We're about a month away from it closing and I just went and saw it back to back again. And I'm glad I did because my opinion has changed quite a bit. Now that I've seen it for my third and fourth time, I've come to the conclusion that Crystal isn't as bad as I thought it was. There is something to Crystal. It is beautiful. It's very emotional. It just oozes so much bombastic energy.
Cirque du Soleil presents Crystal, where world-class ice skating and unexpected acrobatics fuse to create Cirque du Soleil's first on-ice experience. Feel the adrenaline as Cirque du Soleil creates a frozen playground and a world of wonder on ice. Cirque du Soleil Crystal, a breakthrough ice experience.
I need to skate away from them all.
Crystal feels outcast by her family. She doesn't fit in. She's having a hard time at school. So she gets away from it all. I hate my parents and my friends don't understand me. I'm gonna run away and I'm gonna go into the forest and I'm gonna ice skate with all my heart and soul. And it's like, wow, Crystal, you showed them, but guess what? She falls in the ice and she's trapped under the ice. They're saying that she escapes into a fantasy land. The underworld is the world of make-believe, but I physically watched her fall through ice and go underneath water. Yeah, she escapes at the end, but I don't think she escapes like she lives. I think she escapes that she's finally free and they accept her into this new world.
You sure about that?
When she does the climb, that's her freedom. That's her coming out. She didn't escape. That's just my thought on Crystal. She's like, gotta get away.
It's easy to fall, harder to get back up.
The characters of Crystal, you have Crystal herself, you have her family, her mother, her brother, and her father. They don't really do shit. They don't really add anything to the story. They're just there as props. Then you have her reflection or her shadow self. So I call her Shadow. Then you have the shadows, which are just like the mysterious, it's like in the movie Ghost, when those shadows are coming up to get you, to take you down. So they're the shadows, and they're just there to move her through. I'm not gonna talk a whole lot about the clown. It's for the kids, it's for the children. He was in Paramore. In this show, he's good. People love him. It's a crash test dummy type of vibe. The costumes in Crystal are extremely basic and believable. Nothing is too crazy except for one scene. These people come out with these cloud heads. The rest of the costumes throughout are great. I love the businessmen costumes. I love the shadows costumes. Music is interesting. I don't know who the composer is. At first, I was like, oh crap, did they get Danny Elfman back? But when it does shine, it is very beautiful. There are a few original songs in this show that are fantastic. For the first time ever, they're using cover songs of popular music to invoke a reaction from the audience that normally wouldn't be there because there's no familiarity with the music. So for the solo trapeze act, you have Chandelier. The aerial straps and skating act, you have Halo. Pendular pulls, you have Sinner Man. For the finale, you have Beautiful Day by U2. So the acts in this show are really good. You've got a lot of classic standard Cirque stuff in there, mixed with a whole bunch of traditional skating, that you would find in the Olympics, or you'd find in a ice skating show from yesteryear or a Disney show. Return of the Reflection is the synchronized skating act, where all 4 crystals come together to do a synchronized act to one of the most beautiful songs in the show. This is one of the most poetic acts Cirque has ever produced. It's just the music, the vibe, the lighting, everything about this is pure Cirque, but on ice. It's lovely. The choreography is just top notch. The emotion is pure. The feeling is felt through the entire audience. And that's what I want out of my damn Cirque shows, is pure emotion. I want you to blow me away. And the synchronized skating act does that. So my second favorite act in Crystal is called Ballroom. So Ballroom is the aerial straps and skating act. And boy, oh boy, when I tell you this act goes there, yeah, it helps because the song Halo plays through this. And the meshing of these two worlds is just so beautiful with the skating and the straps. I mean, there's a reason why it's my second favorite act, let's just say that. This might go down as one of the best acts ever created for a Cirque arena show, and that is the Pendular poles, because what they're doing here is amazing. The whole setup, the whole build-up is flawless, and then having the traditional like pole act with the pole to pole jumps, and then those huge dismounts that remind me of like a Russian swing. Are you kidding me? This is pure adrenaline from start to finish. I mean, it's so cool how this show just kind of goes, you know, really soft and emotional. Then pure energy is truly Cirque at its peak when it comes to creativity, imagination, and execution. Makes me so anxious to think about it because they're so high in the air. So Crystal is a beautiful show. It's got its flaws, it's very self-righteous and full of itself, and that's okay. It's so beautiful to see such unity in a cast like that, in a show like this. Seeing it right when it opened to seeing it right before it closed, and the evolution of the show, passion of all the performers. It's just a wonderful experience, and I'm so glad that Crystal existed. I hope one day we see another ice show from Cirque. It would be great if they bring back Axel to give it a shot to fill the place of this, but I just don't know if Cirque is done with ice shows altogether or not. Either way, this was a lovely experiment. Cirque is not the same company it was 10 years ago, 7 years ago, 5 years ago. So the fact that we got such a beautiful show executed as well as it was is a damn blessing from the Cirque gods.